sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me, where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time, take the family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Good Saturday morning and welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray, brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 and 92.9 HD-FM here in Memphis, and all you good folks out in Brownsville on 1520 AM and 95.3 FM. And, of course, News Talk 101.5 FM in Jackson. And this is, we kind of rotated things a little bit. This would normally be second Saturday, and so we would have already had Dave Gabbert and Gene Smith on first Saturday. But last Saturday, we previewed the 51st Annual Bassmaster Classic, which is going on this weekend at Lake Ray Roberts near Fort Worth. And so we brought in Ron Wong last Saturday, and we talked all about the Classic, and we will get an update from the Classic on this Saturday morning from Ron Wong later in today's show. So instead, we should have co-host Dave Gabbert, Gene Smith, or as we call it, Brother Daryl and Daryl, the Daryl and Daryl Show. But we've only got one Daryl.
Yeah, only one Daryl this morning.
Yeah, we can't replace Gene. Gene is ill and won't be with us this morning. Yeah. But Dave Gabbert from Lexington, not to be confused with Kentucky, but from Tennessee. Good morning, Dave.
Good morning.
You've been on the road. I've been on the road. We'll talk about that. Shelby McCall, our show producer, has brought along her Bach trumpet. Is that right, Shelby? Okay, now we're gonna call on Shelby in just a minute. I know we're the only radio show that has a trumpeter for a show host.
Johnny Carson used to have Doc Severs.
Yes, he did.
Got Shelby.
We got Shelby. That's right.
We got Shelby.
And she has brought it, and it was warming up when I came in, and so we're going to utilize her talents on today's show, not only during this segment, but some later segments as we have. And I'm going to ask now, Shelby, you got to hear us now. You got to know what we're talking about here now. So tell our listeners about your career in trumpet. I want to hear this before we get into Dave and his journeys.
Well, I think I've been playing for about 13, 14 years.
Okay.
I've been in a lot of various groups. Right now, I'm in 2 different groups right now.
All right.
And it's just fun playing.
I'll say so. You started in high school or junior high?
I think I started in junior high.
Okay, then you played at high school, and you went to Cordova.
Right.
Okay, and you played in the band at Cordova.
I did.
Okay. What chair were you?
First.
First chair. I always wanted to be first chair. I tried to be first chair. I thought I had.
They're just numbers, Larry.
I don't know. They're in my head, though. I mean, every time I thought I was going to get first chair at the state competition, my first chair player, John Tyler, would pull the chair out from under me.
It's much more fun playing harmonies, though.
Oh, it is?
Than just playing melody, yeah.
Okay, so you went there to the University of Memphis.
I did.
And you played in the Memphis band for your entire college career?
For most of it. For about 3 years, I did the marching band and the pep band. And then I did the Southern Comfort Jazz Orchestra.
Oh, you did?
And then I did the wind ensemble and the symphonic band there as well.
Okay, and now she is also moonlighting over at what other radio station? What are you?
WYXR.
WYXR, and that is the University of Memphis.
It used to be. It's been changed over now. It's part of a partnership with the University of Memphis as well as with the Daily Memphian and Crosstown Concourse.
Okay, and it is located at the Crosstown Concourse.
It is. You'll see a big old window right over there.
And do you sometimes get to sit in that window? Are you mostly in the management?
I do.
Okay.
But I usually am behind the scenes. Yeah.
She's behind the scenes, just like she is right here, behind the scenes. So I've had people ask, well, you've never given Shelby a chance to explain herself. She's back. I think she's been doing this 3 years or so. I don't know.
Been about 3 years, right?
Yeah, since Greg Ratliff bailed out on us. And
he didn't bail out.
He didn't bail out on us. But we're glad to have Shelby, and she's gonna.
Yeah, you have a tendency to run producers off.
Well, I've had several.
I see.
When I've been on the air 20 years almost, it's it's hard to survive me for 20 years. As we do this, but Shelby is going to utilize her talents this morning, and I know Dave and both of us have been kind of road warriors recently. Not me, not as much as Dave. Dave recently got back from. Tell them where you were, Dave, up in Sparta.
Well, this time of year is kind of the peak of the shooting season. Rolling in the summer months. So I just returned from a 5-day event, what's called the U.S. Open, which they shoot at the World Recreation and Shooting Complex in Sparta, Illinois.
Illinois. Okay.
It's a fantastic complex up there. Yeah, but so they have, what they call the U.S. Open, like it's a 5-day shoot. So
okay,
I went up there and competed for the 5 days because of. First day is always what we call the preliminary day, and if you've got your target requirements, already in, you really don't have to shoot the prelim days. And in this day and age with the ammo situation like it is, most competitive shooters I know, they're conserving as much as they can.
Yes.
Because it's, easing up a little bit. Most of the vendors that come to these large shoots, the ammo they will sell to the competitors based on the events they're entered. So if you're, shooting, say 100 singles.
Yes.
And you need to buy ammo, they'll sell you 4 boxes of ammo. They're not going to sell. Okay. They're not going to sell you 10 cases.
They're
of
not
ammo,
going to sell you 10. They're going to sell you what they think you need, right?
Yeah, they're going to sell you. You got to show them your registration receipt where you paid for the events.
Okay.
And that way, they know that hey, you're shooting in the tournament, but. It was fantastic. We had a little rain early in the morning. On one of the mornings, thunderstorm kind of came through, but it cleared out before the competition started, and had a lot of good young Tennessee shooters up there that did very well.
Well, I've got to ask you. So, what are you using? What kind of firearm are you using?
It's using a 12-gauge shotgun.
Okay, 12-gauge shotgun.
Shooting it. Clay targets.
All right, 100 rounds.
Trap.
That's 100 rounds. Is that right? I mean,
that's 100 target events.
100 target event. Okay.
Except for the championship singles event.
Yeah.
That they usually have on Saturday, and it will be a 200 target event.
Now this all gets you ready for next week. You'll be at the Tennessee State shoot right in Nashville, and then. Come August, you'll be at the big one. You'll be at the Grand, which is back at Sparta, and it's huge, right? I mean, it is 10 days.
It's huge.
Yeah.
It's 10 days, and be thousands of
competitors,
classified shooters there, and
good ones and bad ones. Just all sorts of them.
Oh, yeah, a lot of people, some of them
think they're good.
That are real serious. They're looking for All-American points to make the All-American teams.
Yes, yeah.
And then you've got me. I've had as Andy Warhol said, I've had my 15 minutes of fame. I just like going and shooting.
All right, well, hang on.
And visiting.
All right, you got 2 minutes. Can you kind of give us a little 2-minute as we're getting out of here? Can you play us a little ditty? Yeah, a little ditty for me. All right, Shelby's going to do a little ditty. Then we're going to take a break. We'll come right back. Dave Gabbard's with me on Outdoors with Larry Ray. So let's go out of this segment with a little ditty, she calls it. I know Bo Diddley. How about Bo Diddley? No, okay. Here comes Shelby McCall. That's a ditty if I've ever heard a ditty.
That makes you want to put your zoot suit on.
Oh, my zoot suit. Man, I'm tapping my toes. All right, let's take a break. It's going to be fun this morning on Outdoors with Larry Ray. We'll be right back.